Sangeet is infinite. Sangeet is an illusion. Sangeet is a prayer. Sangeet is an immersion. Sangeet is a story. Sangeet is a voice. Sangeet is parallel. Sangeet is life. Sangeet is infinite. Ask any classical singer, what is Raag Yaman? Can you please sing it? They may sing it something like this. Nire ga ma dha ni sa ni dha pa re ga ma re sa. The infinite nature of Sangeet creates never-ending branches that shape how each artist constructs their presentation of Yaman. Music is about simple but thought-proven notes, sung with feeling and expression, with variations as vast as our rich leaden sky that represent an artist's creative imagination. Sangeet is an illusion. If you close your eyes when listening to Sangeet, you can visualize sur spiraling out of a central dot, constructing a profound illusion. Here, our perception of reality is subverted and questioned by the fathomless patterns articulated. Woven together with beats, words, and notes stitches the warm blanket of melody, a structural frame for what lies beyond and within, to create a mesmerizing harmony. Sangeet is a prayer. An individual performing Sangeet allows their sur to hold the peaceful qualities of a temple, a spiritual and devotional home where we hope for God to stay and bless our souls. Hindu gods are central to a diverse range of compositions. For example, Vitthal is used in many bandish. Sangeet allows us to picture a beautifully carved sculpture of the god, draped with embellished fabrics and soft petaled flower necklaces. Through the harmonies that we sing, we feel like we are communicating with the superficial god, thanking him for his gift of Sangeet. This is a moment that is treasured by every classical artist. And as each tune sinks into the soul through the circling phrases and rhythms, it is the connection between Sangeet and God that creates a charming vision. Sangeet is an emotion. Sangeet is to be felt not only by others but within us. The richness in one's voice is a canvas for reflection, a reflection of who we are and what we wish for others to see. Sangeet evokes emotions that fulfill us, emotions that lie at the heart of a performance, making another individual's skin tingle. It allows someone to fall into a place that makes them happy, or to reminisce about a feeling in their past. So, the bridge between each note is the one of devotion and connection, as the notes are always steady and the same, but change instantly with a touch of affection. Sangeet is a story. Sangeet carves a passageway through a progressive story, through a play with sur and tal. The slow-paced nature of a khayal establishes the rag, opening the story. As the singer works their way across different notes, creating a thought-proven alap, it alludes to flipping the pages of a book and moving to the next chapter. The fast-paced boltana and tana symbolize the story's conflict, fueled by aggression and power. This truly highlights the singer's skill. Finally, the bandish and tarana conclude the performance, resolving the tension created. Chapter by chapter does each sur unfold, and like ink stains on paper, does it pierce into one's heart. The singer's ability to write an impromptu story in their mind is a true reflection of their talent and art. Sangeet is a voice. Like Nightingale Lata Mangeshkar ji sings, "Meri awaaz hi pehchan hai, gare yaad rahe." Sangeet is about an artist's voice. As a classical singer, I know what an artist's voice means to them. It is their asset, their power, their identity. Now, the tip of the iceberg is what we call a performance. Most people do not realize that this performance can end up far better than the practices, as good as the practices, or sometimes not as good. The iceberg below the water is what we call riyaz. Riyaz that is consistent, riyaz that has flaws, riyaz that involves sacrifice. Riyaz is an eye-opener that shows us where we stand. And riyaz molds our voice to echo our desired tone and emotion. Our voice is what reflects our guru's teachings, a voice that evolves as one continues to progress, a voice that is recognized when a singer's name and face are blurred, a voice that truly completes the identity we possess. Sangeet is parallel. As we all know, parallel lines are lines that do not meet. It is an endless road without a final destination, simply just the journey. In the same way, Sangeet is parallel. It is a parallel journey of discovery whereby each step we take unfolds a new area of musical exploration. Through its parallel nature do we confide in the eternal longevity of Sangeet, and due to the broadness of this road taken, an artist's journey may never be complete. Sangeet is life. There is sound all around us. The anxious sound of breathing from a worried mother as she cradles her newborn child. The sound of cold gushes of wind breaking the tranquility in the atmosphere. The sound of sirens, the sound of birds, the sound of rain, the sound of heartbeats, the sound of music, the sound of Sangeet. The power of Sangeet is its ability to shape life and to shape lives. It is so distantly familiar that it remains a part of us that we still cannot seem to understand. Its power lies in its ability to make us who we are without any explanation. So, Sangeet is a blessing for those whose life it may have touched, uniting generations of thoughts together. And for as long as this universe exists and wishes, will it tie talent and melody forever. Thank you.